Good afternoon, Big Brother fans. It is me, Mike, a.k.a. BB Gossip. It is Thursday, May 29th. About 6:30 Eastern Time, a.k.a. 3:30 Big Brother time. Get ready to adjust your mental clocks, right? So I posted on Blue Sky tonight that I am basically just going to talk about the premiere party that is going on, or parties that are going on in New York on July 10th, or July 9th and 10th, hosted by Azah. I'm never good at saying her damn name. I hate this. And I sat down and had dinner with her. Oh, I hate this. Anyways, forgive me, please. And she's hosting it. There will be lots of Big Brother celebrities there. The tickets went on sale today. And so I thought I would talk about the party a little bit, talk about the costs, because I try not to bury any information. I want to give you a little bit of my experience. I am going to go back and either replay or re-listen to my podcast that I did the nights that I went to it, because I podcasted on my walk back. After both nights, I think I recorded podcasts, or I recorded the next day. And so I'm either going to listen to those and refresh my brain, or else I'm going to just replay them for you guys so you can hear what I talked about. We'll see. But let's talk about the pricing. So the tickets went out at noon Eastern time today, or 1 Eastern time approximately today. And the costs. So there are multiple tiers. There are actually 3 events going on that I just realized when I looked at it. There is a party. I'm going to just give you generalities first. There is a party on Wednesday night. Remember, last year was a 2-night TV premiere. Most seasons there's only a 1-night premiere, and so they do what they usually have like a lip sync contest party on the first night, and then the second night it's a watch party and a party, right? You're going to a bar, first of all. It's a bar. It is loud. There are tons of people. You are mingling. It is not... and I can't speak for the lip sync part of it, but my experience both nights were you're pretty much walking around shoulder to shoulder with other fans and reality stars, the Big Brother house guests, and other reality show people there as well. There was people from, I met up with Dash, who I know from Squid Game. I met up with some Survivor people. There was, people from other shows. They were all different people there. A lot of Big Brother people there. I posted pictures on Blue Sky tonight from last year's 2 parties that I went to. So the first night, lip sync party of some kind, talking to people. I think it starts at 8 o'clock, which is later than the second night. So it starts at 8 o'clock, goes until, I would guess it would go until midnight, 1 a.m.-ish, somewhere in that range. Looking at my pictures, I stopped taking pictures around 12:30 or so, right? So sometime around then is when things were winding down, or had wound down a lot. I tend to be one of the last to leave parties, by the way, too. So it had thinned out by that point. Also, and then the second night is the actual watching the premiere party. That starts, I think, at 6:30. So it starts earlier. Of course, the show's going to be on at like 9 o'clock, so they want to get the talking out of the way, and then the show will go on. You know what? We watched the show both nights. It's still pretty loud. It's still pretty raucous. People are watching, though. I can't remember the venue that they're having the second night at. Maybe the venue that we had the first night at last year. I'm not sure. I know the name. I'm guessing that's the case. It was a pretty big restaurant, or not restaurant, but a bar. Had multiple rooms. Had an outside patio. It was a pretty cool place. We got rain that night, but pretty good place with a lot of room. And there is a limited number of tickets, right? So not everybody's going to get to go if you want to go. I remember, I can't say that both nights sold out, but I know that one night sold out for sure. And it may have been the first night that sold out for sure. So keep that in mind. That's one of the reasons I'm trying to tell you guys about it, so you can make your decision. Another thought before I get into actual pricing and everything is, I had a couple people online today asking about going to it. Someone from Missouri, I can't remember your name, but we chatted a little bit. I'm in Indiana. I've been in New York before. I had been in New York before. If you're looking for a trip, you want to go to New York, hey, what an excuse. This is going to be 2 of your nights in New York, right? You could do this. You could spend a Wednesday and Thursday night. Oh, there's also a Friday thing. I'll talk about that more in a second. So Wednesday night, Thursday night, but I went out last year. My wife and I, we went out Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday we went out. And then we I went alone, actually. My wife went and visited with other friends and went to a show Thursday night and Wednesday and Thursday night, and then we stayed until Saturday. We went and did a boat tour of the heart of around New York on Friday night, but did a lot of sightseeing stuff during the day on our own. But I will say, as I told this person that we were chatting with online, is there were lots of people that were going there alone. There was lots of people that showed up at this event alone by themselves. As long as you're not a total introvert, and even if you are a little introverted, all these people are fans of Big Brother, right? So you have something in common. People will talk. People will say hi and just, exchange and get to know people. And then I know that there was groups of people that met that had never talked before, or they found each other. They knew they found out who they were online. Like, oh, I know you. And there was groups of people that got together and went sightseeing together the next day. I know there was a few groups that did that kind of thing. So you have the opportunity to meet people, and make acquaintances and get some friendships going. I still communicate with a couple of people that I met there, online. We just talk and stuff, and I'm hoping they're going to be there again. I'm hoping I go. I'm not 100% certain I'm going yet. I hope to go, but I'm not locked in yet. So there's thoughts about going. Okay. So you can go, cost wise, look, you have to figure out what you're willing to spend, as far as staying out there, right? It could cost you a little bit of money to stay in town, or you could stay outside of New York a little bit and commute in. Your choice how you do it. New York is not a bad place to get around if you're comfortable with that kind of stuff. So I'll leave it at that. We'll get on to pricing and stuff. So dang it, my phone is misbehaving here. All right, so let me pull up my page. Oh, good, it's still working. So as of right now, I have the ticket ordering page in front of me, and it says there's 16 hours left or 17 hours left to order, right? So you basically have tonight and tomorrow. It probably was 24 hours, so you probably have until noonish tomorrow to order. So the passes, the prices. 1 day admission, these are your kind of options. You have a 1 day general admission, or a 1 night general admission, a 2 night general admission, which is a combo, right? You get to go both nights. Those are the basics. That is just getting you in the door. There's probably both nights. There's a special roped off area, a VIP section that you don't get to go into. You can see the people there. It's just a space where it's not quite as crowded, right? You can kind of stretch your arms a little bit, and that's where the house guests, the former house guests, or the VIPs can go and kind of get away from the really bad crowds. There's just regular folks in there too. So that's an option. But if you don't want to deal with that, if you're like, I'm cheap, don't take that wrong way. Not I'm cheap, but I don't have the money. I'm doing it on the cheap. Good. Then just don't do that, and just know that you're going to be in the crowd. But by the way, you can walk in and out of the bar during the night. So if you're like, this is too, I need some space, you just can walk outside and take a breather and then go back in. There's also talks in these things about cutting the line, getting to the front of the line. That's great if you want to get right in the door. I don't recall ever noticing the line was terribly long. So if that's a concern of yours, but I'm not saying, if you want that there's other perks that come with the higher tickets. All right. So just to get in, 1 night, $40. Okay. That the bar is not an open bar. You get in, you're going to get the experience, you're going to get to see everybody. You're not going to really miss anything other than there's a few places you won't be able to go. You won't be able to go a certain place. It says, you pick your night that you want to go to when you buy your one ticket for $40. I would personally say you should go for both nights, and that is only $50. So for $10 more, you can go to both nights with the same thing, right? It's general admission. You go there. Once you're in the door, you can walk around, hang out with people, talk with people. There's a little area you don't get to go to. You don't get any special swag or anything. There's nothing. It's just you're getting into a bar where a bunch of people from a reality show you're familiar with are hanging out, okay? Then there is what they call, she's got the different names, or they've got the different names for this, the 2-day VIP. The 2-day VIP is, how much the price? $110, okay? So you're basically paying $60 more, and what you're getting for that is you're getting the VIP entry, you're getting skip the line access to get in, and that you get access to the VIP area. What I talked about, you can get into an area where you can. There's going to be less people. First of all, if there's any house guests that hang out in that area a whole lot, they can't get away from you. You can get in there and talk to them, right? It says house chops. It's called house chops for Azah. That's what she calls the thing. Swag drop. I don't know what that is. It's either, I don't know if you get swag automatically or if you get a chance for swag, but there's something to do with potential swag if you do the 2-day VIP. So you're going to get right in the door when you get there. You're going to get an area that you can go into that is restricted as far as who can come and go. You get a wristband that gets you in and out, or a name tag, I think, hang around your neck. And so there's that. Then, let me check real quick my time. I have 7 minutes. Okay, I got good. The next one that's on this list, this is where it starts to get pricey, folks. The Throne Room. It says 2-day ultimate VIP. It says royal treatment, Bel Air style. Includes everything in the VIP package, plus a private VIP brunch with Chelsea and Tucker. Last year's winner and Tucker from 2 years ago. Tucker was there last year. Got pictures with him and his, now they're married, I think, his bride. Tucker's cool. Cool guy, good guy. I don't know what day the brunch is, unless this is the brunch that they're having on Friday, because there's a brunch on Friday that's outside of all this stuff. Unless this includes that brunch, it could also be a brunch on Wednesday or Thursday. I just don't know. But if it includes the brunch alone on Friday is an $80 ticket. So keep that in mind, if that's what that is, and it probably is. So you get the private VIP brunch on, I'm going to say on Friday, but I'm not 100% sure. So you might want to confirm that before you pull the trigger. It says pregame. I don't know what pregame means. They probably let people in a little bit early. And it says premium keepsake merch. So I'm guessing that there is some swag that you get. I don't know what the swag is. Can't tell you for sure. But that's something that you get. Pardon me while I get my mail, because I'm home. Those of you that used to watch me on Periscope know what's going on here. I've just arrived at my driveway. And let's go on to the next one. So that one's $300. So that's not cheap, but you know what? You're getting extra. You're getting all the bells and whistles, and I think you're actually getting a brunch, which I'll read about that in a second when I get down to it. I think it includes it. I'll confirm that and maybe tell you guys tomorrow or something. But if you're not sure, I'll maybe, if I get an answer from the people, I'll post on it on Blue Sky tonight too. Okay. And the last, so that's the $300. The last thing that's on this list is Chelsea and Tucker's Fresh Fest. Close out BB27 Premiere Week in style at Fresh Fest, an intimate brunch with BB27 winners Chelsea and America's favorite player Tucker, July 11th, the morning after the premiere. So that's I think that's tied in with the above. So sip mimosas, grab a bite, and kick back with your faves in a laid-back setting. It's the chill moment after the chaos and perfect finale to your House Chops week. I don't know if they did that last year. If they did, I didn't go to it. So if you're doing the math, it's assuming that's the same brunch, that's $220 for the Throne Room in addition to the $110. So you're basically going from $110 to $220, and you're getting open bar access. Oh, open bar access during the reality pregame. Oh, open bar. Well, that's $110. You could easily drink $110 of drinks in New York. I could see that happening. So yeah, and then premium keepsake. Okay, so there's your options, folks. And that's all I got time for tonight. Thanks for listening. And if you want to find the links to get to the tickets, just follow me at bbgossip.bsky.social. bbgossip.bsky.social will get you to my Blue Sky account. I have the links there, and we'll get you set up. If you have any questions, you can always email me at ilovereality@gmail.com. Thanks for your support. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.